Had the time, has a receiver open, and has a touchdown on 4th and 4. They go for Finley. Pressure quickly to that side, and he just drops down. It looked like Khalil Jacobs flew off the edge. You're a South Alabama fan, you got to be thinking maybe 2 stops, 2 scores, still time for that. But you need the stop first. They get their receivers in space. It's gone! Oh, football came out right into the hands, that time of Marquise Robinson, and he carries it down the sideline into plus. Guajardo nails it.
By far.
They called that a 51-yard. Into the red zone they go. 12 seconds left.
Got him.
Bradley to the end zone. What a drive to finish off this opening half.
Get the ball in the second half. This is a huge play here.
Bradley, end zone. 2-touchdown game. Look who it is again, DJ Thomas Jones.
Team, and Lacey's one of the best players on the field.
Trotter stepping into a big roll, wants a big play. Oh, was that hauled in? It was. Trotter, the backup, fakes the run. They dump it off, and DJ Thomas Jones is into the end zone against Arkansas State. Hard to believe that was a 77-31 loss. This is deflected and intercepted. Speaking of second halves not going well, this turnover will go into the hands of South Alabama. And one-on-one matchup. Lacey caught. Touchdown. Trotter, plenty of time. Trying to play the hero role today. DJ Thomas Jones, his third.
A lot of respect for him today.
His quarterback, Ritter, who had to come in today in replacement of Carter Bradley, finds a touchdown. One possession game and had to battle back each time from it. This time they do get the 2-point conversions now.
Go.
There it is, gonna get the hop right into the hands of a Texas State player.
Dug ourselves in an incredible hole, earned a loss with poor execution. Didn't make enough plays defensively. We're not nearly responsive enough. That was really the story to me all season. When we're in tight games and tough moments, we didn't have a defense that was responsive enough. Special teams was very disappointing tonight. Our worst game, special teams of the season, and then from an offensive standpoint, we didn't get enough going early on. Tremendous job late, really tremendous job of finding a way to respond over and over again. And we needed one more stop from our defense, and they just never gave it to us. So those are disappointing things, things that we have to do if we want to become the program that I think we're capable of. You have to find a way to respond in tight moments. You got to have defensive players that step up to make plays, and you got to find ways to create those things in the way that we call it, the way that we execute it, to create one more stop in those moments. And we just didn't do that. And those are things that we've got to be mindful of as we get ready for bowl preparation and then into the off season. Got to find a way to be a more responsive defense.
And I know it's tough to think about right now, but you do have a bowl game still to go. How important is it as we continue to build this team?
Well, we've already shown that we can do hard things in hard times, and we can fight and have guys that want to respond, but they're not doing it. And so when you get in these tight games, you got to find a way to make one more play, and those are the things that we're going to continue to encourage in our players, continue to encourage in our coaches to find ways to get that done. But ultimately, you have an opportunity to do that in a bowl game against an opponent that you've got weeks to prepare for, and you've got a chance to get this team better. Young guys that have opportunities in 2024, older guys that give ourselves the best chance to go win the game and have our second ever winning season in program history. Pretty awesome opportunity that we need to go take advantage of. But certainly there's things that you look at tonight that we didn't do nearly well enough.
Do you approach bowl differently as far as
bringing the younger guys up to play or ahead of others maybe, or how do you look at that?
Well, I think for bowl games, right, you give yourself whatever the best chance to win in terms of the guys that you play. That's got to be our singular focus. You know, we went to a bowl game last year. I didn't have this team nearly ready enough, and so I've got to do everything that I can to prepare this team to go win the game. Plan 1A is to win the game. 1B is to win the game. And everything else is a distant second from that. We've got to maximize our opportunities for our younger players. Some of them might get opportunities in the game if we feel like they give us the best chance to win. But certainly those extra bowl preparation practices pay huge dividends as you go into spring ball for your young players, as you go into fall camp. It's just, you know, when you look at it, you end up getting another 12, 13, 15 practices, and that's like having another spring football. So really tremendous opportunity no matter what. We've got to do things to focus on ourselves and get prepared for our opponent. So I would hope that we can get both those things done.
You went early with 2-point tries. Is that an analytical thing more than anything?
Yeah, you know, so when you're down 14 in the second half, when you score that first touchdown, Tom Osborne was kind of the one that started doing that years ago. You go for it on the first one because if you're up and you get that one, now you kick an extra point and you're up in the game in a very tight game against an explosive offense. If you don't, the chances are 70% that you're going to get one of those 2-point tries. So you go for 2 again, and it just maximizes your opportunity. When you have a 70% chance to go for 2 and one of those 2, you got to like your odds to go get that. And certainly in the moment, we did some really good things on some of our 2-point tries, but our defense didn't give us a chance to capitalize on it.
I mean, I was just glad, you know, everybody just kept their heads. You know, we came out, we knew what was going on. You know, we know they're a fast-playing team, and, you know, we know that they get up on a lot of people. We just got to keep fighting. And, you know, we came up short, but I'm just glad, you know, we came out there and we showed we could still fight. And, you know, we was able to put up a couple points and, you know, just at least give our team a chance.
You know you got at least one more coming back. How big is that for this team?
I mean, it's going to be huge, man. We're trying to get the first bowl win in South history, and, you know, we're going to finish it out strong. And I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody's going to come ready to play, and I'm going to make sure that everybody's ready to play.
First quarter, we didn't do as well we wanted to. Second quarter, came out swinging to let them get anything. Third quarter was pretty well, but we just got to finish. That's all it is. That's all we talk about nowadays is finishing.
You know you got a bowl game still to play, though, still something to play for. How big is that?
Yes, sir. We're prepping every day. We're going to be ready for it, and when the time comes, we're going to try to beat their team.